race.
I hope not.
And is there a penalty for taking on fuel?
I don't know. Not sure about that, what's going on here. We got David Kinsey right there in the Toomey Tools, number 73. Not having the run he was looking for here tonight.
You know, some races you take on fuel, there's a penalty for it. So, wow.
Look at Fitzgerald with the sheet metal hanging up. That might be some downforce on the right rear.
That's a new type of aero package they're working on.
It's a new type of aero package. They're doing a little testing here.
They don't call it the Juggernaut for nothing, right?
Jacksonville Juggernaut doing a little.
Good friends with Magic Man Mark Whitener.
Doing a little.
Thank you again to Mark Whitener Motorsports MW5 for sponsoring the second annual Borderline Brawl here at All-Tech Raceway.
You know, Fitzgerald, he's had a rough night, man. He told me down there, hey, man, I'm old. This is past my bedtime. I'm thinking, yeah, it's past my bedtime, too. Just get up on the wheel. And having a great run here tonight. Now he's got new, fresh rubber on the back of the car.
Church services are now going to be at 10 a.m. instead of 9 a.m.
9 a.m. in the morning. 9 a.m. in the morning. We'll stay up all night if we have to. We'll get her done.
Church service tomorrow morning, or actually this morning. In less than T-minus 6 hours.
We might do it when the races are over and just call it done.
There you go. That'll work. Getting ready for the restart. Drivers are doing the choose rule on the All-Tech double file restart. Well, Joe Kelly, how about Joe Belke?
Man.
This man's impressed me, I'm telling you.
I'm telling you what, man. He's been flawless out front. Still a long way to the end. You know, Brandon Elwood's right there. Brandon Elwood, you got to watch him right to the last lap, just like all these guys. He can pounce at any time. You got to keep your eyes on Jason Fitzgerald with new rubber on the back of that car. That could really make a big difference.
The field will set up for the restart here with Joe Belke out in front. The field will come back to green here in just a moment. 27 laps complete, Michelle. 29 laps in. There you go. 29 laps in. 21 to go in the 2018 Borderline Brawl. They're in the gas and the greens back in the air.
Shane Taylor to the bottom side of the racetrack with a good run on the start this way. Hey, Bud Chansey right there with him. Bud Chansey working the bottom side of the racetrack. Got him 3 wide down there in turn 1. How about it? 3-4 wide now down there in turn 1. Out front, Joe Belke, flawless restart this time.
Back straight away. Turn 3, a 4-car battle now. Check that. Make it 5, 6, 7 cars reeling in the front pack out of turn 4. One wrong slip and somebody's going to the front and other ones are going to the back, Joe. They're in one.
I'm telling you, Wesley, these guys are just racing their hearts out here tonight. You look at what's going on up front here. You see Bubba Durden making his way back through the field. Now he's up alongside, looks like Ray Wheeler going to the inside of Ray Wheeler down here in turns 3 and 4. He's been to the back of the pack, making his way up. You got a 4
wide! 4 wide! Bubba Durden in the middle!
That's going to be
Brian
Grantham right there with Bubba Durden.
Oh, front straightaway. 74 got into 21 and they're 5 wide going to turn 1. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
And the car's off the pace on the outside of turn 1.
That's going to be Ray Wheeler in the 74 car with a left rear flat tire.
Car number 74 out of Alachua, Florida.
Looks like we are seeing a tire problem here, Wesley Outland. A lot of tire problems.
And the call has been made. They're going to go single file for the duration of this race. Single file for the remainder of the race. Cars are coming to pit road with flat tires, damage, and more. Thorpe in 114 is one of them. John Thorpe.
Oh, Ray Wheeler's going to
take He's going. He's done.
No, he's not. The crew.
Well, that's a hot pit. Yes, it is.
They're on the hot pit. He's on the back row of the hot pit. Crew working on the left side of the
rear tire down, it looks like, maybe.
Yep, left side.
Thorpe's car, his crew looks him over, flashes off the light, gives him the go sign. He'll roar back off of the midsection of pit road.
A heavy hitter, John Thorpe in the 114.
I just thought about something, Joe.
Your brain's still working?
The way that this pit road reminds me of Talladega. If you look at the start-finish line, the flag stand there, the way the entrance to the pit road is there, where they exit off on, The only thing is normally the flag stands right there at the end of pit road.
Right.
That's a short pit road, though, for this hot pit.
It is short.
You would think this pit area would go all the way there to turn 1. That's not the case.
That's not the case. That's not how it was built here.
Wow, this is the race that will not end, but it's pretty darn exciting, Joe Kelly.
It is. It's
Man,
a very
as
exciting
soon as
race.
the green flag comes back out, they get right back up on the wheel. And you race fans that are still in the grandstand at 3:30, give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you so much. You're the truest of the diehard fans. We thank you. This is a pretty big undertaking. They've never done a big race of this magnitude before with 70-something cars. Joe, this is probably one of the biggest races in the history of All-Tech Raceway tonight.
It's just been one of those days where it's been a long day and into the night here. And they've had some good car counts here before. All-Tech, we've probably got a little over 100 cars here tonight. It's just been one of those days. We got a late start. It was very hot, the sun beating down on the racetrack. Wendell is not going to put cars on the racetrack while the sun's beating down. He's not going to have these guys burning tires off all night. And, so we don't get a start until real late. And this is what it is. And it is what it is. I'm happy that we're racing here tonight. No complaints out of me. I know everybody's tired here tonight, but we are in for a good finishing to the 2018 Borderline Brawl.
At least they had no weather issues.
No weather issues. Green flag
That's
in the air.
Good. Back underway.
Joe Belke, another flawless restart. Brandon Elwood right there. Side-by-side action between Shane Taylor and Bud Chauncey. Bud Chauncey right there to the inside of Taylor. Taylor was working the bottom side of the racetrack before. Now he's moved up a groove. Jason Gamble worked his way back up into the third spot. Now, does Gamble have anything for the leaders? Was flirting with the lead earlier in this one, now closing back in on the 28 of Brandon Elwood.
Back underway, field goes into turn number 1, led by Belke. Belke's there, Bellwood's there. On the inside, sitting there in third patiently, also with some company to strike, is all those other cars, reeling them in single file. And the attaboy run by Justin Bubba Durbin that had a caution in the early going, Joe Kelly. He's now moved himself up to 6th, 3rd place, 4th place getting a little sideways with Gamble and company. 82's under attack. That's Shane Taylor with a good run as they go to the inside in turn 2 for 4th.
Bud Chancey in the 81 Chancey Industrial Services ride, putting a lot of pressure right there on Shane Taylor in the 82. And you just look back there in that 6th position, you see Brian Grantham hanging in a 76 car. Not sure if he's doing a little sandbagging here tonight or if that's all he's got, but he is the top Georgia car right now.
3 wide. In the middle is Jason Fitzgerald. As that battle goes on again inside the top 10 of the back straightaway, exiting turn 3 now is your leader of Belke, but closing in ever so slightly, lap after lap on the interval, is the 28 of Bellwood. They dive into turn 1. Bellwood looking for the lead as they go into turn 2, Joe Kelly. And right. Gamble's ready to pounce and carry a pack with him off of 2.
How about it? Brandon Elwood stalking Joe Belke down the back straightaway, mirroring him through 1 and 2. Now trying to move down a little bit lower. He knows where he wants to be here at All-Tech Raceway Park, but the number 18 of Joe Belke in the Wilson race cars here is tough tonight. He has been flawless out front here tonight, able to pick and choose where he wants to run on the speedway. I've been watching the car all race. I haven't seen a spot that he hasn't been able to go on the racetrack. So here we go, working our way through 3 and 4 one more time.
Time is running out. The field will come out of turn 4, led by Belke. Belke's holding on to the machine of Bellwood. And then in second spot there, sitting in third, Gamble now getting passed by Taylor. Good run for Shane Taylor again, Joe Kelly, that we mentioned. Gamble with a good run as well. And now we settle into the home stretch with Steele, Belke pulling in, and Joe Kelly, the blacktop is starting to settle in on this racetrack as well. We're starting to see that asphalt look type substance. Best line appearance around the speedway. Those drivers are hitting those marks perfectly as the laps tick away, with still Belke leading them back to turn 2 to the back straightaway.
Been watching Belke the last couple of laps here, Wesley Outland. He's changed his line just a little bit down here in 1 and 2. Still driving the same line through 3 and 4, but Brandon Elwood not able to do much with him. We still got Bud Chansey right here battling him and Jason Gamble battling for that 4th position side by side. Brian Grantham back in the 5th position right now. So cars all over the racetrack battling side by side. We got them spread out all the way around the track. We got a long green flag run going right here, and Brandon
Problems, turn 1. One car is off the pace, top of the wall. Something amiss on one of those cars. Looks like he's going to get back rolling again, so we do not go under caution. There's the yellow. We are going under yellow.
Oh, another.
Oh, one in the wall in turn 3.
Smoke out of Dustin Turnage, out of the right rear Turnage. Not sure if it's a motor problem or a tire problem. Didn't quite see it, but how about the 73J, David Kinsey, making his way into the pits?
He was the first heat race winner of the evening, heard tonight at Alltech. The 73J out of Ocala, Florida, David Kinsey. And we go under the caution. And cars are on pit road. Kinsey's on pit road. So is the orange and white number 1. Is that Dustin Turnage out of Vero Beach, Florida? Yes, Turnage is on pit road as well.
Dustin Turnage on pit road here tonight. Crew not really in a big hurry over there. I don't know what's going on. I saw some smoke out of the car, some heavy smoke out of the car.
99's on pit road as well. Rodney Wright to the attention of his crew.
Yeah, Rodney
from
Wright
Umatilla, Florida.
Problem. Looks like Dustin Turnage, the crew pushing the car. So it looks like it's going to be...
No, my apologies. That's actually not the 99, Joe Kelly. That's the 59 of Jimmy Peel.
Yeah,
Jimmy Peel from Florida is on pit road.
And how about up front here we've got Joe Belke in the 18 car has been flawless all night out front. Can he hold on? Brandon Elwood was starting to apply heavy pressure. Looks like Brandon Elwood's car's a lot better after about 5 or 6 laps. He starts to come in. The chassis starts working good for him. He's starting to get comfortable in the car. Then the caution flag comes out. We'll have to see here. We got a lot of action on the racetrack still. Still some good racing left here in this one. Brian Grantham looks like he's up in about the 6th spot. Bud Chansey 5th. Jason Gamble, then Shane Taylor, Brandon Elwood, and Joe Belke. That's your top 6 here. You see Bubba Durden just stopped down there in the front straight away, got checked out real quick. He'll pull back off.
Joe, it looked for a second that Dustin Turnage was going to continue on, but that's not the case. Driver climbs out of the cockpit of the car number 1, takes off the driving suit, the Hans device, the helmet, and more. His night's done while the crew continues to look under the rear end of the machine, the Turnage's car, but he's now gone to the garage area inside that make-do infield. His night is done in car number 1T out of Vero Beach, Florida, Dustin Turnage. Mincy's car came off of pit road after the service of their crew. Kinsey did in 73. He continues on, and so does the 59 machine of Jimmy Peel as we'll get ready to set ourselves in for the restart.
Real curious to see what the tires look like on the top 3 cars here tonight. 10 to go.
10-lap shootout, Joe Kelly. We are 4/5 of the way through. 1 10-lap segment remains.
Wow. It's going to be a brawl.
And this is going to be a wild one.
It's going to be a brawl. All right, what's it going to be? I'm thinking Brandon Elwood is going to pick up the pace here. The crew probably telling him from the infield, all right, let's go, Brandon, time to go. Kind of wondering what the tires are looking like on the top 6 cars because they have really been driving these machines hard here tonight. All right, Joe Belke, he'll receive the green flag. He'll fire down there in turn 4. He'll lead him into turn 1. Brandon Elwood going to follow him in on about the middle groove of the racetrack. Brandon Elwood going to drop it down a lane. Nothing happening there. How about Jason Gamble to the inside of Shane Taylor? He'll make the pass going down the back straightaway into turn 3. Gamble's got the spot. Shane Taylor now going to stick the nose back underneath. How about Tommy?
114 is in.
How about it?
Thorpe's car goes to pit road. They roar at a turn 4. 9 laps remaining in the borderline brawl. Belke leads. Bellwood second. Oh, it's about to start getting good. Patience is going to start wearing thin, and that word brawl is about to come to fruition here as they'll exit off of turn number 4 to the flag stand. Lap 42 cycles on the board. 8 remaining. It's still bulky as they go back to turn 1.
Pelkey and Brandon Elwood battling for that top spot. I think Brandon Elwood has got something